Alright, hello. I've returned from the bathroom. I did miss most of the main credits, but that's alright. I could always just go back through the video and check that out if I want to. Testers. Do I know any of these people? See if I recognize my old friend that does QA testing. I don't see him on there. I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, there's Astrea, I guess. This is not the end of the series, just because we hit the credits. Same kind of thing happened in Borderlands. Not Borderlands, sorry. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We got to the last quest of that game and, saw all the credits and everything. But we're still playing that. We're still going to be playing that for a while. Same for this game, too. I've talked about all the content we need to get through at some point. Dang! 4,500 score. We got an achievement for something. More dice actions, okay. Level 4, probably some new blessings. Yeah, new actions and blessings, alright. Anomaly level 3. Astrea level 2 out of 6. Increases corrupted oracles and Astrea's max corruption. Okay. I see. New mode. Daily run and run customization. Oh, that must be the last node on the main menu that we see here. This node right here. Yeah, daily run. Okay. Alright. I like myself a daily run. Run history achievements. Oh, you can see all the different enemies we fought. Or, different events that we got to, at least. So we can time ourselves, too. If we want to do, like, a speed run or something. Cool. Achievements. Almost halfway there. About a third of the way there. A little bit more than a third, I think. Endium, how are we doing on... how are we doing on Orion's dice? We only need a handful left. We just unlocked a bunch of different actions, so we'll probably see most of those on this next run. We have a couple that are still locked. Okay. So I wonder what we should do now. Let's see what's locked for all of our characters. We have all these dice, which are still locked for Mooney. Okay. Any for Solarius? Yes. Go. Avelius. Got a few for him. Astra. Got a few for her. Sothis. And a few for him. Okay. So at some point we're gonna have to go back through every character and level them up to unlock all their dice. We'll do that at some point. The blessings, looks like we still need to unlock a lot of them, actually. We're gonna have to unlock some neutrals. Event blessings, we have all those unlocked. Star blessings, for Mooney, we still need a few. Looks like one for Solarius. Couple for Havelius. couple for Astra, few for Sothis, and only one for Orion. Okay. So we're gonna have to unlock those as well. Sentinels. Okay, now we've seen all the Sentinels. Now that we have Orion unlocked. Okay. Well, that's done. We have all the Sentinels done. That's nice. And for the achievements, it looks like... Let's see. We need pretty much almost every character-specific one we need. And also like half of the neutral ones. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see, we have a few options then. We can increase our anomaly level, which seems like it does not actually track per character, which I guess is nice. I was thinking this is kind of like Isaac, where you would have to play through every anomaly level with every character. Like how in Isaac you have to beat every boss with every character. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it looks like it tracks globally, so every time we beat an anomaly level, we can just move on to a different character if we want to. So that's nice. And same goes for the Astrea level, I guess. We've got 3 out of 10 on the anomaly level and 2 out of 6 on the Astrea level. So we're gonna have to go through the whole game at least 4 more times for this, and a few extra times without the Astrea heart if we don't want to, if we want to get all the anomaly levels. We've got run customization. I don't know what that means. And it looks like everything else here is about the same. Oh, we got a nice little gold sigil up here, though. I'm guessing because we beat Astrea's heart. Oh, hold on, hold on. Maybe we do have to beat every anomaly level and every Astrea level with every character because we get this blue icon. I'm not too sure, honestly, because I'm getting some mixed signals. We unlock we unlock new levels after every game, but we also get these blue things which indicate that we beat that level on this character. So I don't know if that means we have to beat every level with every character or not. This is kind of telling me that we do have to, but, you know, otherwise I wouldn't think so. Let's see what's going on with the daily run here. We got 2 hours left. We want to do this one. Get 10 dice to start with. Shiny black hole modifier, pointy mutation modifier, virtue eater modifier, and overcharged sentinels modifier. So we get to look at the dice that we get. Okay, cool. Shiny black hole. Black hole blessings are replaced by star blessings. Okay. At the start of each battle, apply 1 thorn to 1 random enemy. Okay. At the start of each battle, apply 5 Virtue Eater to a random enemy. Activate this enemy die after certain times you play a Virtue. Alright. And all Sentinels come with boost. Okay. Then we get, I think, a modified Virtue list here. This isn't this guy's normal virtues, I'm pretty sure. I think we get, like, shield maybe, and then this one, And then there's a twin smash, I believe, for this slot, but I don't know if we get anything else. So this one's new, and this one is new. And I think this one is also new. This is something else in the main game, in the vanilla game. Okay, so we've got a few options available to us. We can do a daily run, we can do another Astrea Heart run on a harder difficulty to unlock some more dice and some blessings, or we can go achievement hunting. I'm gonna go ahead and do the daily run because why not, right? Pretty sure it wouldn't just kick us out after 2 hours if we don't beat the game. Well, that's fine. I doubt we'll take 2 hours to beat it if we're not going to Astrea's Heart. So we should be okay. Oh, we still got our choice of Star Blessing or Black Hole Blessings. That's cool. Let's see what we have for our dice. I think this one prevents us... Oh no, never mind. Double your Empower or lose a life here. I thought this was like the one to prevent you from losing a life, but I guess not. Some harm the enemy, harm self. Harm the enemy, heal self. Harm the enemy, harm self. Reroll and heal. Double purification again. Shields. Something to do with corruption that I will get into in a bit. Forceful Stream. At the end of your turn, you receive 2 corruption and all enemies receive 6 purification, I guess? Okay. Deal 1 corruption to deal 1 corruption to any target 5 times. This corruption not increased by any modifier. Oh, interesting. Okay. And the black holes, they said, are replaced by star blessings, correct? Yeah, it says choose a star blessing instead of a black hole. Okay. So we don't really have any drawbacks in terms of our blessings then, because usually at the end of a boss fight and during some events you'll get a black hole blessing, which might hinder your run in some way. It looks like we're just going to get a bunch of star blessings, which is going to be pretty awesome by the end of the run, I think. Every 3 times you deal purification, apply 1 light shield to a random target. Start of battle, refresh your virtues. At the start of each battle, gain 1 empower for each 5 risky die you have in your pool. Give me this one. Even if we have just, you know, 1 of those, that would be pretty nice. Dark Onslaught. Deal 1 purification to an enemy for each die that you have Shark in the name. Okay. More of these and more of this. I don't know how this would help us besides just dealing damage to the enemy. There's got to be something that activates when you deal corruption to an enemy or something. Otherwise, that would just kind of be useless. We might as well just go for the other risky die. All of these are fine. This one especially is pretty nice, but we'll just go for this one. So we can build up our risky die pool. Alright, so you have Thorns and Virtue Eater. Activate die after you play 5 Virtues. I'm guessing that's permanent. So it's not just going to go away after I activate it once. Alright, so we're back at the beginning here. I've got to get my mind used to this again. I reroll you, I'll get healed, so yes please. But yeah, if I do this, it's just gonna hit you 6 times and also hit you for 5 purification, which is ultimately just gonna over corrupt you 2 separate times and heal you for 1. So there's got to be some reason why I would want to play this. Some Star Blessing or some other die that I don't have yet or something. Otherwise, I don't know why I would play that. The 3 purification to an enemy and deal 2 to myself. Okay, that's kind of bad. Deal 3 purification to an enemy. That enemy has at least 4 wave. Deals 3 more purification 4 times and decreases wave by 4. Otherwise, apply 4 wave. Sure. Okay, so this is kind of bad. At the end of my turn, I receive 2 corruption and all enemies receive 8 purification. What does this have to do with wave? Is this going to add wave to them or something? I don't know why that is there on the item card, but whatever. If I hit you for 6... Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. I forgot about the Virtue Eater thing. That's my bad. I was gonna say, if I hit you while I have shield, then I'll be safe, but I guess not. Deal purification to an enemy X times, where X is the amount of corruption on your corruption meter. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, we can do this now. Alright, well, I feel like this is going to be pretty tricky with Thorns and Virtue Eater. Let's go ahead and pick up one more risky die so we get Empower at the beginning of the battles. Change a die from your hand into Purify 4 for the rest of the run. Yes, please. I'll take that. Go for the Star Shards. Fun. Alright, so this is just going to be a lot of damage against the enemy here. Put this on. This should just end the battle. Okay. But maybe they're trying to get us to play the virtues and be more risky with how we play. So maybe if that is the case... What is this? I was gonna say, if that is the case, we should probably take this, because this will hit the enemy 2 times, which will give us... 2 damage, which will open up more chances to get our virtues refreshed. What is this? Deal 11 purification to an enemy with 11 or less corruption. Whenever this die is played or discarded, increases the value of all sea requiems by 5. Okay, so we would need more of these then. Interesting. We can only play this when they have that much corruption or less. No, I'm just gonna go with the Twin Smash. Because, I mean, this seems fine and all, but we would need to build up a lot of these, I think, to make real good use of them. Double wave on an enemy. If that enemy has no wave, apply 6 wave. Okay. We'll go for the shields. Spot an abandoned Sentinel workshop. You can use the available resources to do some useful things. Gain a new Sentinel? Yes, please. We'll go for the shield. Shield Sentinel. Thank you very much. Oh, that's right, they come with boost. Forgot about that. We probably want to do the same kind of strategy we've been doing at the, in the other games, and just go for Star Blessings in Tainted Reef and Astropolis. We get a bunch of Star Blessings. Okay, so they want me to play a little bit risky. Maybe. Like here, I could get 1 damage on myself, I think. Pretty sure doing corruption to an enemy wouldn't activate thorns, interestingly enough. Okay, you're gonna deal thorns to me, okay. Neither of these are mandatory, so we'll just move on. Double Empower, and if you have no Empower, gain 2. Well, we have 1, so I mean, that's still 2. That's nice. Twin Smash will open up this virtue to us. Let's go ahead and do that. We can put shield on ourselves. The 3 purification to an enemy for each die that you have. 15. 6 by wave. Sure. Do that. Yeah, okay. Heal ourselves. Get some more shield. And we might as well just hit you. There you go. Got more wave. No, this does something different if they have wave, right? Deal 3 purification to an enemy, and if that enemy has 4 wave, does 3 purification 4 more times. So what is that, 12 plus 3 is 15? Well, we can do this. 17, 13. This should just end the fight. Yeah, okay. Easy enough. Good stuff, good stuff.